Hello everyone, my name is Lacey. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Honestly, I've had this urge to make a video over and over and over again, and my mind has changed 10,000 times about what it will be. But I feel like that was why it was important to make one, because as you know, my YouTube, or maybe you don't know, my YouTube's all about trying to not be perfect, trying to just show up for yourself, try to do the things you always wanted to do, and stop listening to that voice inside your head. And I feel like that voice inside my head is trying to run the show here. Originally, the video was going to be all about resetting, refreshing, all of that. I went to Vegas last week. It made me a little sniffly. I just kind of was around a lot of people, so it made me a little bit tired, and all of that. And I just been kind of trying to shake it off. And I feel like that has affected me more than I think. So the video was originally going to be like refreshing, all the things I do when I refresh and reset. But then my mind has tried to distract me 100 times a day and be like, go do this, go do that, don't do that. You know what I mean? Um, so I decided to just make the video and just see where it goes from there. I have some tea. It's like the Yogi brand positive energy tea. It's this little cup from Starbucks. Speaking of Starbucks, I might actually, after this video, go get some coffee, maybe a smoothie, maybe go to like do some stuff around my house, and then like keep resetting my house. But one second. It's good. It's like citrusy. My dog just barked. I don't know where she barked at, but I think that it is important sometimes to know when you need to rest and also to push yourself in the right direction. So like today doing this video, it's kind of like the balance of both. It's like maybe it's not going to be exactly what your mind wanted, what you wanted it to be originally, but I'm going to show up for myself in one way or another. I think we get so used to like, oh, things have to be a certain way. They have to be exact. They have to go exactly like I envisioned it. But sometimes letting go and realizing that things can unfold in ways that you didn't imagine actually like really help you to like open up your mind to being more of like a limitless person or limitless creator, whatever you want to call it, and like opening up the mind for more. And I try to be good about that. Like that's something I really engrave in my mind. But like, you know, I am a human. I do get distracted. I do kind of forget that sometimes. But the past few days, everything I've been seeing when I've been like trying to rejuvenate myself positively. All right, I am back. My dog was barking at the neighbor. But what I was gonna say is everything I've seen the past few days has been trying to remind me that I need to let go. Remember what my goal is. Remember what I want, but let go of how it's gonna happen because I'm putting myself in like this like box, and it doesn't really help when you're already like a little not feeling your best. So like put so much pressure on yourself when you should just trust the process. And trust me, that's not always easy to trust the process, but it is highly worth it. Every time that things have flowed to me or I felt like I was in the flow, it was always in these moments when I had this like awe moment of like, oh yeah, I just need to let go. I need to trust what's going to happen and not put it in a box and not just like try to like control things, let go of the control and realize that like all I need to know is what I want, be clear on what I want, and it will come to me as long as my actions, thoughts, and emotions are kind of aligned with each other. Um, that's kind of a way that you can like test to see where you're at energetically. I would say is see what your actions are. See if they're aligning with your thoughts. See if they're aligning with your emotions and how you kind of feel about what you're doing. And then maybe if they're not, like pivot or stop. Here's the thing. We get so ahead of ourselves thinking that because we're not doing exactly what we want to do, blah, 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 But we just need to take a breather and realize that we have this moment. This moment's all that matters. The past is the past. The future is the future. Like neither one of those exists in this moment. And I know it's hard to like. I mean, you have things in life, but ultimately, you're here. You're breathing. You're alive. So this moment right here is the most vital moment, and you can create new things in this moment and change your perspective, which, if you know me, I think that perspective is everything, that like everything is everyone's perspective. And if we just change our perspective, we take a breather, we kind of reevaluate what's going on, see what you can kind of look at all the things going wrong, like not your way, as like a sign of what you don't want. So you can take what's going on, reevaluate it, pivot it. Don't force it away, because forcing the negativity away doesn't benefit you. But focusing on the negativity does not benefit you either. So you can look at it, say, hey, I see you. I'm aware that you exist, but don't focus on it, and focus on what you do want, and just kind of use what's not going your way as like a sign of like what you do want, instead of focusing on those negative things. And kind of like I said, repivot or refocus, and kind of change, like try to look for ways to change your perspective, which gratitude journaling, all of that kind of stuff is a very good way to help you do that. It could also be exercising, it could be cleaning up your surroundings, it could be resting. Anything that like you're feeling called to do would be what's the best. Sometimes you just need to shake it off, and you know the stuff, but you're not remembering it, if that makes sense. Like, it's right there. Because I do it all the time. Like I said, I was doing it this weekend. You know the stuff, it's right there, but you're a little distracted, you're a little preoccupied, and you just kind of need to put it all together and remember it. And see, I didn't even know where this video was going to go from here, but now I'm realizing, whoa, like this is stuff that I need to remember too. And that's kind of what I want this YouTube to be, is stuff I needed to remember just the same, I'm not saying that I live this positive lifestyle. I mean, I do live a very positive lifestyle, and I am positive and happy 99% of the time. But that doesn't mean that there's not a 1% that's like trying to bring me down. Maybe sometimes that 1% is louder, or it's bigger than 1%, but we all have it. It all exists inside of us. And I think that, like I've said before a million times, if we talk about it in a way of, hey, I too sometimes struggle with this voice inside my head, but I decide I'm going to get what I like want or need, or I'm going for because I want it, then it would explain it in a way that's like easier for people to grasp, and they wouldn't just like shrug it off, like, because when you tell someone they have to be positive all the time, they're like, well, I can't do that, I'm going through this, that, and another. And they don't realize, like, sometimes that like the people that are being positive are going through those things just the same, except it's a choice. And that could also rub people the wrong way. Like, it is a choice. Like, I have to choose in every moment, and sometimes it is freaking hard to choose that. Like, even filming this video when I don't think things are exactly aligned how they are, like, that was not easy for me to do. And then posting it on the internet. And I'm not saying this for like, woe is me. I'm saying this as like, I'm making the choice to do what I said I was going to do, and even when it's not easy. And the reason why I'm saying it like this is because reminding you guys that, like, I want the same for you, that maybe, just maybe, showing that I'm doing it, I'm doing what I wanted to do, despite that little voice in my head, that maybe you'll try something new or do something new. And you don't have to. You can do whatever you want to do, but maybe, just maybe, someone seeing this will think, wow, like, I've had this goal or thing on my to-do list or something I've wanted to try, and now I want to try it. So if you have something like that, feel free to let me know, or try it or something, or like I said, don't try it. I don't know. But just this is just a reminder that we all go through it. And even the people that live these very positive, happy lifestyles, they go through it just the same. They don't talk about it because they try to shrug it away. I'm not saying everyone, but like I go through it too where I want everything to be positive around me, and I'm not saying I'm not like that. But sometimes when you're explaining it to people that aren't not grasping it, but like someone who's trying to understand it, trying to get on board with it. Maybe they're like one step away from trying this lifestyle. When they don't hear about the part that's always there, by the way, every single one of us humans has it. If you don't have a little negative voice in your head, whoa, like that would be a great brain to be in. I mean, even though I love my brain, but if when you explain it in that way, that like we have to be positive all the time, it's not like something that people who don't live that lifestyle find easy, instead of realizing like we all go through it, you know? And like when you see us live the positive, happy lifestyles, like we're choosing to live that. Like it's not always easy. In any choice that you make, choosing is not always easy, no matter what that may be. So yeah, I just want to explain it in a way like that. And I didn't even know how this video was gonna go. I don't even know how I'll title this video or anything. But because I'm actually gonna go on a little adventure to get myself out of the house, go on a walk, see nature, maybe drink a smoothie, maybe get a book. What about in the comments if you guys want? Maybe I saw some people messaging me and talking to me about things they wanted to see. So if you wanted to, you guys could comment below different things of topics that you know I'd talk about, or different aspects of the topics. And maybe that'll be a new video. I think when I go to the library, I'm going to write down a bunch of different little ideals. I do have a video releasing tonight, so when you see this, it should already be out. It is me making cinnamon rolls in my kitchen. So maybe I'll put that video on here somewhere, right there. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I might try to come up with some ideals, and if you guys want to come up with some ideals, I'm sure we can put our noggins together and come up with some fun stuff for me to talk about. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Just a reminder that you are the bee's knees. You're awesome. You're amazing. You're doing great just the way you are. And I know sometimes it feels a little heavy, a little rough, but just remember that like you're awesome. You're great. You're doing fine just the way you are. Bye.